Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning, and if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today, so just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to, but don't try and make the story fit. If it's not your story, just leave it. Okay, so your first card out, we've got indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So this is like you're just currently feeling like maybe a bit bored, like things aren't progressing, things are just going around and around, and I feel like you're getting old of the routine's getting old. You're bored. We've got too much concern with sexual matters with the rabbit. It could have been that you're, I don't know, like when this comes out for anybody, it's like either, you know, just putting too much focus on it, or maybe you're not getting enough sex or something, you know, it's like one extreme or the other, and it's like taking priority for you for some reason. Like it's like you're kind of maybe making a problem or like of something that's not really a problem. So yes, it feels like you're restricting yourself here, and maybe making this too much of a priority. We've got a financial pinch with the lobster. So there could be something coming up where you feel like you really need to rein it in. Maybe there's a bit of overspending. There just needs to be some responsibility taken here for how much is coming in, how much is going out, and then we've got unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So I feel like this is all combined, like this financial pinch is going to be feeling unsettling, and it could be just like work dropping off for a while, or maybe a seasonal change. And then we've got a goal-orientated person. So I feel like this is you. It's like something makes you feel uncomfortable, and then you stay in it for a little while, and then you just get sick of it, and you're like, screw this, I'm off to, you know, hit a new target for my life. Like sometimes we need to sort of sit in an uncomfortable place for a little while to get sick of it, and that motivates us. So like that uncomfortability and just not feeling satisfied with where your life's at creates that motivation and that drive to go do something about it. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the mice, discord among family and friends. So this could just be happening around you, or this is just all part of it, where you're just sick of the people you're around, you're sick of what you're doing, you're sick of like maybe the people at work as well. Like things are just kind of like the same shit, different day right now feeling. So yeah, this frustration is coming out. And maybe you're using sex as a distraction from like the day-to-day stuff. Maybe that's the way you mix it up and keep sort of like some excitement going on in your life. But I feel like, you know, this is also becoming same old for you. It's like it all is. It's all just, it's like there's a cycle here that needs to close out, and maybe you're just getting to the end of a cycle that you're in at the moment. So let's see. What's this indecisiveness? And you know, like this indecisiveness is what's keeping this feeling like you're just staying in one place. You can't decide what it is you want, and so, you know, there's no direction. It's just the same. So, but we've got a Nine of Pentacles. So you're living a comfortable life. Like maybe you're in a place where a lot of people envy you. And they wish they had your life. They're kind of like you live on vacation or something, and maybe you've reached a certain status or a certain goal for yourself, and you know you've enjoyed sitting in it, and and just enjoying life, but now you need something new. So there's only so much lying on the beach you can do, kind of a thing. Like now it's, once, you know, what you were doing it previously felt thrilling, exciting, adventurous, and now you've been in it for, you know, for whatever amount of time that you're just bored. You just need a new challenge, I think, come along. So yeah, we got the Hangman in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're done with hanging out here now. Your time to get out of that tree. Your time to make a move. So that's how you're feeling. Like you need to make a move, but you don't know what you should do. So what else? What's this Nine of Pentacles? Ooh, Star energy. So it's like you already achieved a dream. You already achieved a big goal. You're living like this wish fulfillment. You're getting a lot of attention. Life is just pretty cushy. We've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, this Emperor, this could be your energy or somebody you're dealing with right now. And it's good. They're in the upright. This is somebody who's living in their power, living in their strength, got a lot of experience, a lot of wisdom, and a lot of knowledge. And inside of this, I feel like, you know, this is why you're living this comfortable, you know, and you might, this is the Nine of Pentacles, not the 10, right? So you're still feeling like there's got to be some more to what I've got. You know, there's some, you still want more. But yeah, and because you've got this experience and this potential, or maybe this is somebody that you admire, that you kind of like, you want to resemble. It's just like you're not done yet, is the thing. And you know, to feel like you're, like you may have a really nice lifestyle career, and you know, and you meet people that come, you know, while you're on vacation, while they're on vacation, and they're like, wow, you know, you're living the dream. It's how other people see it. You're living the dream. You're doing what they would love to do. But it's like, you know, they're on holidays or vacation. You're you know, that this is just your life. So it's not a vacation for you. And you've got this, I feel like you have this other dream here. You have this other dream, and maybe you're needing to make a move on it. So you could have a lot of popularity as well. You could have a lot of followers online, a lot of you could have a good social media status or presence or something like that. You could even have enough money that you've got more than enough for yourself, and you know, you give back to your community. But yeah, something is still feeling like it's missing regardless. And if this is how you feel, it's like maybe your spirit is directing you in towards something else, maybe away from where you are towards something else. So what's this Nine of Pentacles to the Star? Yeah. This could also be the feeling of you want to return back to somewhere you were before, or you want to go back to a dream that you walked away from. I don't know. The Eight of Cups in reverse is like, you want something, you want to go back, or somebody wants to come back, or you want somebody to come back, or a situation to come back. The Tower has popped out. This is like you want to break it all down and start again. And maybe you've achieved a goal, you've achieved a dream, and now what? You've enjoyed it, you've reveled in it. Now you want to go back and do it all again. This is also feeling like now maybe this change comes in without you doing it. So a tower can happen number of ways, but this can happen where, you know, you don't preempt the tower, and, you know, like something comes in and creates this change for you because you didn't make it for yourself. This can also be, though, like you've got the lightning strike where you get this flash of inspiration, or you get this download, you get this realization you're not where you want to be, or what you're doing now, it's like you thought this is what you wanted, and now you're there and you're going, actually, this isn't what I want anymore, or it's not how I expected it to feel, or I can do so much better. Like, I've built this tower tall and skinny, I want to build it wide and, you know, wide and tall, not skinny. I want to build it on next to the ocean instead of on this mountaintop. I want to change how I'm going about something. So whether this is like coming in and hitting you by surprise, or whether you're getting this, you know, realization, I'm not where I want to be anymore, or I've been here, done this, and now I'm ready for something else. You know, you could have reached the heights of your career or your profession or your whatever, and it's like just, you know, it's not giving you a complete fulfilled, like it's giving you a nice lifestyle. You're living the dream according to other people. You're living what you saw as your dream as well, but you know, it's not lasting. Something's not lasting, or something's not realistic about it. Yeah, so let's see, what's this? Too much concern with sexual matters. 9 of Swords in reverse. So I don't think you're stressed about it, but you're probably still overthinking it. Or maybe something needs to be given a bit more thought in a different way. Let's see. Clarify this 9 of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe you've been in a few, like, just been doing these short-term flings, like hookups, and now you're wanting to build something that's more solid for the long term. Maybe now you're wanting to invest in something that could be the feeling of what's missing. Like, you haven't got these cups. You want something to come, you know, the only emotions out here is this 8 of Cups in reverse. It's not, maybe you've walked away from all these people and you just haven't met that special person, or you want to develop something special. We've got the Lovers in reverse at the bottom of the deck, the Fool in reverse. So I feel like you haven't been taking an opportunity to, I don't know, have something more long term. And that's what you want here. This Knight of Pentacles wants to plant these seeds and take a long-term view. Something stable, something secure. But it's like these things, maybe you've been feeling like you haven't got the opportunity to show up for you yet, or the right person hasn't shown up for you yet. So let's see. Maybe you're going to want to focus on that. That could be the area of life for you that I don't know, hasn't been working, or maybe you've been in a long-term stable relationship and something's getting boring for you even there. So let's see, what's this Knight of Pentacles to the 9 of Swords in reverse? Oh, Knight of Cups. This could be your wingman. Or these two could run, you know, run the town together. Not really making any long-term plans. This could also be a same-sex relationship. Let's have a look here. What's the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups to the Knight of... Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is a platonic relationship. This could be... Somebody here could be wanting to be in a same-sex relationship, but they, I don't know, don't want to come out of the closet about it, or somebody's still focused on a past person. It's like going, I feel like this is a bit of a progression too, like the Knight of Pentacles, you know, developing into the Knight of Cups. So this is a younger person, somebody, you know, under 30. It's like somebody who's gone from focusing all their attention on their money and not on love, wants to now like turn into this, you know, offering a cup of love. So it's like the financial side is not as big a concern anymore. Somebody hasn't been like open to this union, but it's like now you want to do it differently, or this knight wants to do things differently, but they're just feeling unprepared for this, or like, you know, not taking this opportunity when it shows up with the Fool in reverse. So let's see, what's this financial pinch, because this is interesting because you've got that Nine of Pentacles there. So the Empress could be going through a financial pinch. We've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could be wanting to offer their cup to this Empress, or this Empress is who is this Empress? This could be your energy, something that, you know, you're getting really creative. She's in the upright too, so this is nice, but it's, you know, and she's really abundant. She's creative. She births new things into the world, new life into the world, new business. Somebody could be pregnant, and maybe this is the concern about finances that could be coming up. You know, like cutting back on work or something like that, or just having those extra expenses. So what's the Empress? Page of Swords in reverse. So this is no communication. So somebody could be wanting to, you know, like, I don't know, we've gone from sexual matters to the Empress, but there's no communication here with her. Or she's not talking about something. Maybe she's not talking about this financial situation she's looking to deal with. But let's see. Maybe somebody prioritized their finances over, you know, something with this Empress. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So it feels like maybe she started a business or a project, put some money into it, and it's not paying off. It's not, but she's not talking about it, or she's not communicating that things aren't going too well with this business. It's not generating any profit right now. It could be generating income but not profit. So we've got a Six of Cups. Somebody wants like something to be equal and fair, an equal give and take. Somebody wants to build a future with this Empress. She wants to get something to a point where she's got, you know, like an even ebb and flow. an emotionally reciprocating situation here. So doing something that she loves, that she has a passion for, that her heart is in, that also gives back. This could be somebody who works with children or wants to work with children. So let's see, what's this unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Okay, 7 of Wands in reverse is something's going to, yeah, whatever these unsettled times is that are coming in, it's going to feel like everything's on top of you. Everything is going to pile up. So this could be bills, this could be competition, this could be feeling like if there was like a pregnancy here, this could be feeling like, how do I work from home? There's so much competition for that type of work. Or how am I going to maintain my career and then get back into the workforce, you know, when I have been out for a while. It's like somebody is feeling like someone's going to take their place. So there could be a lot of competition for a particular position. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So there could be like a lack of jobs in a particular industry, or like the work drops off. So then there's a lot of like chaos and everyone's sort of fighting for the work. There may not be enough to go around for where you work or in that location in that industry during a certain time of year. There could be like a lot of layoffs where, you know, everybody's looking for work in that same industry, in that same field, all at the same time. And yeah, and so something's going to flip around here. I think that you need to definitely pre-plan for this. Like plan for if everybody was out of work, if you were out of work for 6 months, you need a backup plan here. This is a real warning, and this is in the near future. So maybe it has to look like a change of location. Maybe it has to look like a change of industry, or maybe even changing companies or changing jobs before this happens. If something looks like there could be a turn, if there's rumors or anything like that going around about, you know, a business may shut down or something, somebody's struggling, I feel like it would be best with this card combination to start applying for something else now, like preemptively. Don't wait for it to happen. Take action now, and definitely have some money saved and something put away for, you know, a time that like this. Because it could mean that you're out of work for some time. So, King of Wands in reverse. I mean, if you were seeing a person at work, see, we've got a 7 of Swords. Like somebody could be looking to take your position or take your money. Somebody could steal from you. It's gonna rock your stability. I mean, this could be an ex that you used to deal with, because you're already healing from this person, but from what they've taken from you or will be taking from you, coming in to take from you, this is going to completely change your feeling of stability. So I feel like somebody's in a pretty comfortable position now, but a Tower is about to hit. Tower is about to hit, and I think it needs to be taken seriously because there's a roll-on effect here. I feel like you need to like really tap into your intuition with what somebody's planning, what's coming up. So, but then you get focused, you get into this goal-orientated person, and you're about to dig yourself out of whatever this is. So I feel like this goal-oriented person, like these goals need to come forward. That's what tarot's about, right? It gives you, you know, confirmation, it gives you clarification, but it also gives you some future predictive energy. If things continue in the same energy that they are now, this is the result. So at least you can be forewarned of what's to come. But no point getting forewarned and then doing nothing about it. It's giving you the warning so that you can take the reins and make some positive steps. So what's the goal-oriented person? Okay, so instead of competing, we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. It's like instead of competing with everybody else, it's like you realize this isn't going to work. So, you know, you could be competing for the work, you could be competing for, you know, the same position, or you're watching this happen and you realize, okay, so that's what everyone else is doing, so I need to do something differently. So here you stop being in this conflict, you stop and you think. You've got the Nine of Wands. Okay, so Wounded Warrior. So you've likely been through this type of a season before. You've been through a similar hardship like this before. You're weary, you're experienced. It's like it doesn't make it any easier when it hits you again, but you know what worked last time and you know what to do. So you've seen it before. So you've got your defenses up here, and you may be keeping your plan to yourself as well, because it feels like an injustice. But look, you're standing in your strength here, and you may actually just leave an area. So we've got the Six of Swords. You may just go, look, it's better off I just go somewhere new, where, you know, I'm not gonna bother competing with everybody else and being in conflict with everybody else towards the same goal. I'm going to go somewhere new where the sun's shining and my ships can come in. So this might be moving to somewhere where the season is like high season. So you worked on a ski fields and you're getting to low season and there's no work. It's like it's time to go to where the snow is falling somewhere else. It might be like, okay, I need to go from the northern hemisphere to the southern hemisphere, and then when it's low season there, I go back to the northern hemisphere and follow the seasons, or whatever it is in your industry, especially if you're like in tourism. So you're not going to let this be heartbreaking. You're just going to go, oh well, time's up here. It may be a bit like sad to, you know, leave or say goodbye, or it might even just be a bit heartbreaking, kind of like all the people that are turning on each other, or seemingly ready to turn on each other that wouldn't have done so on other means. But it's like people going into survival mode. You're not going to do that. So what's the Five of Wands in reverse? 2, 3, yeah, you know that you've got unlimited potential. You've just got to put yourself in the right environment where you can shine. So if the work's not there, instead of trying to create something where it's not naturally there, it's like go to where it is. I feel like you're just going to let yourself be guided here with this unlimited potential that you have. You're just going to go hit a new goal. You're bored anyway. And it's boring if you're sitting around and it's like, you know, you're at work and there is no work to do, or something's not coming in, or you're just not satisfied even if you are busy. It's feeling monotonous. And you know, this player lifestyle, that's getting old. This Empress is here but not talking to you or to somebody from the past because they're a player. Business isn't really like paying off right now here, so I feel like you're making a move. You're not going to stay trapped. You're getting into this Emperor energy, and you might be going it alone. So this could also be like Emperor to the Empress, and I saw the Emperor come out at the beginning. I put it back in the pack, but Emperor to the Empress. This may be where you come out here, you set this new goal, and here's where you meet your Emperor. Somebody who's wise, stable, consistent, financially dependable, and reliant, and well set up. They're out here on their own, somewhere in your future, waiting for you, and I feel like you're being divinely guided towards them together. And that could be the series of events that are happening is all for your highest good, because you could be being pushed to make a move. You could be this whole setup, this whole series of events where it's like it's time to change, it's time to go somewhere else, because they're trying to align you with your soulmate, with your divine connection, and they aren't where you are right now. So it's like these circumstances, this tower, all of this comes in to create a reason and a goal for you to move and for you to leave. That's what I feel is going on here. So I think just go with it. And you are. Like, I don't see you getting all caught up in it and all like upset about any of it, really. I feel like everything is pushing you away from where you are now to a new place, and it may be a completely different location, or it could just be a different company. You could be making a full house move. Geez, you could even be moving country for all you know. But I feel like where you're going to end up going is where you're going to meet your divine counterpart. So we've got release fear at the bottom of the deck. So don't be afraid of this change. Embrace it. See that it's all happening for your highest good. And we've got minimize guilt here. So I don't know why you would be feeling guilty. Maybe like feeling like you're leaving people or leaving a situation. Kind of like maybe you're feeling guilty, like maybe you're not being loyal. But that's not even applicable here. This is like nothing here sort of screams to me anything about, I don't think you're not being loyal. I don't know why you would be feeling guilty, like maybe you're feeling like you're giving up on people or a place or a goal. But this is all being divinely orchestrated, so you know, it's not even anything to do with guilt. But let's read it. So take steps towards noble thoughts, feelings, and actions. While a little bit of guilt can be healthy in letting you know the difference between what is right and wrong, too much guilt can place you in a state of constant self-sabotage, self-harm, sickness, and an egotistical, it's all about me attitude. Guilt can either ask you to look at what you feel you have done wrong and create new possibilities of behaving, or encourage you to continue doing the very thing that you feel guilty about. If left unchecked, guilt and shame can eat away at your body and manifest as heart disease, liver disease, asthma, migraines, weight gain, insomnia, and a host of other issues. This card asks you to evaluate what you feel guilty about and make a decision to change. This may include taking responsibility for your actions and humbly asking someone for forgiveness. Alternatively, you might work on exercising the power of your will and make a decision to stop doing something harmful. You are also encouraged to start taking guiltless time to work on your self-refinement. Something about this tower could make you feel guilty. You may feel partially responsible for something that happens where these foundations all crumble. This realization that you're getting too. You may just feel like you stayed somewhere too long, or you may feel guilty about making, like as though you've wasted time. Yeah. Just take it how it resonates though. Release this fear. Let's have a look at that. So start viewing life from a perspective of faith. You are only seeing one tiny aspect of the picture, and this is keeping you stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. Stop worrying and stressing. Things will only change when you start to take responsibility for creating your own reality. You need to come back into the present moment and breathe slowly and deeply. You have an opportunity to either create tranquility in your life or to feed fear. Only you make that call. Focusing on what you actually want to experience will bring magic into your life. Don't worry about how it will appear. Just open yourself to receive. So, I mean, we did see, and it was more so under this like relationship, sexual matters stuff. There was a number of times the Fool came out in reverse. So you could feel like a bit fearful of change. You could feel like a bit guilty for not taking opportunities that were presented to you in the past, but there's no point focusing on that now. It's just forwards movement. The best thing to do is just learn from those sorts of mistakes that you may have felt, and try to not make them in the future, or recommit to yourself in that way. So anyway, I hope these messages are helpful. Sagittarius, this is your reading today. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back in 4 days time. Your next reading will be on the 18th, so I'll see you there, and take care. Bye for now.